So it looks like you cannot charge a Rode VideoMic at the same time as recording with it, or it sounds like this. Right, so 1 year later, I've finally managed to get my camera out again, and a lot's happened in that time, and I've moved into a new place. My study is in the room where we've currently got like all of our spare stuff that we're still needing to unpack. Oh man. And I wanted to get my sort of filming shot set up today so that I can actually record video. So what I'm going to take you through is my process of cleaning up, doing the lighting and setting up the shot so that I can actually have something to work with. Now I don't have any proper studio lights or anything like that, and I also don't have a tripod with me today. So I'm just going to run you through like how I set all that up and make it look pretty decent without having to spend any money on any lighting equipment, using just what I have available to me here. Right, well the first thing to do is probably clean this desk up, because if I want to use it as a backdrop, because it's, you know, it's probably the only nice looking thing in this room, then I've got to give it a bit of a clean. I've got the desk like clean, which is nice, and I want to use it as a backdrop, but the problem is I don't have my tripod with me today. I've got to go get it from my parents' house, but what I'm going to do is try and create a stack of boxes to put the camera on instead out of this large, complete and utter mess. So we're going to see how that goes. This is what I've come up with now. I've got the camera on a stack of books. I've got the screen just below it. And so I managed to create a janky pile of boxes to put my camera on instead of a tripod. And so now I'm gonna go through like just quickly how I've set the lighting up without having to use any proper lights. So I've got a nice big window here, which is providing a good amount of natural light. And I've kind of pulled the shutters over just a little bit to shade the desk so that I can create a nice bit of separation. And then I'm just here with the light on this side of my face. By the way, like if I was to, instead of using this window, just turn on the roof lights and sort of film a pretty boring shot, say at night, for example, it would look like this. And this is arguably crap. So that's the difference a big natural light like a window can make. You don't necessarily need a super like fancy massive diffused light thing. So now what I'm gonna do is to add a little bit more interest, I've got a colored light that I'm gonna use on the other side of my face. If I just open up my Wi-Fi control app here, I can turn that on. And so what I've done is I've put it over the side and I've actually stuck it behind a white bag. And so what that's done is kind of just added a little bit of softness. And so now I've got key light here, bit of colored fill there, and so it adds a bit of interest. So what I've got is the little space here that I put the camera on and monitor, so we've got Inception. And then over here is what I've done for the lighting setup. So I've got this big bag, this kind of white material, which is creating a nice soft diffusion over the light bulb, which, by the way, is basically just a, I don't know, cord light bulb. I mean, this thing normally goes in, table lamps, basically, like, you know, nice, pretty basic. So hopefully that looks all right, and it's got a bit of separation between me and the background, which is hopefully a little bit darker, and then also some contrast between the blue of that light and then the orange of the lights up here. So I reckon that looks all right. I mean, you might disagree, you might think it looks really crap, but oh well, what can you do? It's sort of probably $40 setup if you want to call it that. And the colored light bulb's like $40, so you know, it's not bad, I reckon. Yeah, that's about all. I mean, this is probably a pretty short and crappy video, but really it's just a reason for me to start creating again. I mean, it took me a whole year to make this video, which is pretty lame, to be honest. I wanted to make it like some sort of thing like this straight after I made my desk setup video, but I've just been really crap at being consistent. And that's something I want to change, and hopefully I can get more confident and better at talking to the camera, better at making videos, just, you know, having a good time. So thank you for watching this probably really bad video. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you follow me on the journey. I plan to create a whole lot more videos now, hopefully once a week, just following my journey of getting better at photography, video, other things I like, coffee, tech. So yeah, thanks for sticking around. Like and subscribe, you know, all that stuff. That lame, I hate, it's the worst part. No, but seriously, thanks for watching.